Welcome to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Today we'll be having a look at StyroBeton, also called StyroConcrete. A lightweight building material made from cement, water, sand and styrofoam flakes. StyroBeton is a very interesting building material. It is up to 12 times lighter than normal concrete, while on the same time having up to 30 times better insulation. It is pourable and moldable like concrete, yet on the same side it's very easy to work with due to its weight, or better said, due to the lack of its weight compared to concrete. Without any further ado, let's get right into it. In this project, we have an existing concrete floor that was made for storing heavy equipment. However, as we want to turn this into living space, we need to add floor with isolation. For this purpose, we're gonna add an 8 cm layer of StyroConcrete. You can see the project is already ongoing and the first few meters have been done. The tools I'm using are pretty much the same as I use for all my concreting works on the inside. To keep it simple and easy, I will be using a big bucket and a hand mixer. I prepared the existing surface of concrete with liquid penetrator to make sure that it connects well with the StyroConcrete. Other than that, we have a few styrofoam plates that we put on the steel beams to add further insulation to these spots. The styrofoam flakes I'm using for this project are two different types. The first type has rather big flakes and is normally used for isolation in ceilings and air spaces. The other type has rather small flakes and is a commercial product specially designed for StyroConcrete applications. I go with a mixture of 2 buckets of the big flakes and 3 buckets of the small flakes, 1 bucket of sand and a bucket of cement. There are plenty of options on how to make the mixture for the StyroConcrete. Choose that according to your needs. The higher the polystyrene flakes to sand ratio, the better the isolation properties will be. The more the sand and cement ratio is higher, the more stable the outcome will be. As for the amount of water we add, we want the cement mixture to be reasonably wet, but we don't want it liquid. We want the material to be easy to work with and easy formable, but we do not want the cement-sand mixture to run off from the polystyrene flakes. We mix the materials about 5 to 10 minutes until we obtain a very homogeneous mass. As mentioned before, make sure you do your prep works properly. Use penetration liquid where it's required, and in cases like mine, it does not hurt to add another layer of isolation on steel beams. Spread the materials out equally and make sure you use a bit of compression when molding it into place. To keep the level somewhat, I'm using a laser water scale. After I finished a few square meters, I cover the surface with something vaporproof to make sure the concrete hardens slow and equally. Your end result should look something like this. A somewhat clean surface that is hard and durable and is ready for the next or the last layer. For my project, I chose to wrap things up by adding about 3 mm of self-leveling concrete on top. Paint that all with concrete color and voila, we have a floor.